How are you doing? This is Martin from Gardens for Life, and in this video I'm going to show you our spring plant sale. And you can see behind me here the garden is really starting to wake up. This is about mid-April. In this quick video I'm going to give you a quick tour of our plants that we have available in our sale. This is a spring sale, so all the bits and pieces that have woken up early or that grew through the winter. Some of the plants are actually still a bit small from last year, so we're not going to include them this time around. We'll have to wait for the summer sale, especially a lot of the berry bushes and that kind of stuff. But this time around we still have a lot of bits and pieces, and mostly herbaceous perennials, both medicinal insectary plants that attract beneficial insects, but also ornamentals as well. Of course, all these plants are actually very nice, and of course valerian with its really beautiful scent. Things are really starting to take off here in our garden, especially in the woodchip island. You can tell spring is here. Okay, well, let's go for a quick walk around our nursery belt around the woodchip island, and I'll just show you some of the plants that we have available. Here are the valerian plants. This one here is a really nice one. It's both medicinal. You can make a tincture from the roots, and you can use it to get a better sleep. And the flowers are really nice in the garden too, and they have a really nice scent. Of course, there are other plants like oregano, which are always worth having, and they come back year after year. So you have a really productive, healthy herb, and both to use for culinary purposes and medicinally too, keep you healthy. Plus it flowers actually in the summer when all the insects are out. Alright, so over here we have our oriental poppies. So these are a nice big solid plant, and the roots will have filled out the pot nicely, and they're going to flower shortly now, probably in about a couple of months. We do have a lot of berry bushes and bits and pieces, as you can see here, but we're probably going to keep a lot of those for the purpose of planting in beds so that we can get more wood for propagation. And here are some of our cuttings, and here is some English lavender, which is only small yet, so that will come up in the summer sale. And here are the zebra mallows. Really healthy looking plants, and they're just about to flower as well. You can see the buds are starting to open, and these actually were started in the greenhouse in the last year, and they've spent the whole winter in our greenhouse over here. Here are some walnut trees and heartnut trees that will be planted in our shelter belt over there. Here are some older plants that we're going to repot, and some wigelia, fuchsia, a few bits and pieces that won't actually be available in this sale. But here are the curly corkscrew willows, and they grow into a really nice tree. I'll show you that at the other side of the woodchip island. We have several of those available. Some gooseberries, and here are the rhubarb. The gooseberries we need to keep because we don't have enough of them yet. This is a rhubarb plant. Again, comes with a slug. The roots would have filled out the pot nicely. Those are about 1 year old now. Here are the St. John's wort. So that's probably going to flower soon too, and then at the start of the summer. Here are some of the wood mallows, the comfrey. I mean, you can grow comfrey from cuttings, same as a horseradish, but it's going to take off much quicker if you plant that in the ground. And this is motherwort, which is a medicinal plant and has really nice flowers. Very beneficial to the insects as well. More rhubarb. And here's some thyme. English winter. And here are some lemon balm plants. Just the berries aren't ready to be deployed yet. They're a bit small yet, so we'll let those grow for a while. Here we have some of the golden yarrows. That's a really nice one. We have some of those planted over there in the woodchip island actually. Oh, let me just show you here. The poppies, these are actually the oriental poppies, which is very similar, or maybe even the same as the traditional cottage poppy. But look how big they get. That's only 1 year old. 1 year after planting a 2-litre plant in the ground here in the woodchip island. And there's 2 of them planted. And we had a good few flowers on them last year. And they flower for quite a long time too. Here's actually the flowering currant. I was never really a big fan of flowering currant just because, well, what's the point in having a currant if you don't get berries? But they are nice. And we've got plenty of other ones going too now, so we'll have those available soon too. These ones here are the Californian poppy. They're orange, and anyone from around there will know them very well, especially in the drier regions. Traditional cottage poppies. Take a look. Yeah, that is the traditional cottage poppy. More lemon balm. This is Jacob's ladder. It's a really nice perennial, flowering, herbaceous flowering perennial. And you can see it's just starting to flower. So those are probably best to go and be planted somewhere. These are the black pony poppies. There's always a few in each pot, just so that they can kind of expand a bit better. And let me just show you some of these curly corkscrew willows for a second and what they look like when they've grown. This is only 1 year old now, and you can see how nice they are. I really like them. They will grow into a tall tree unless you top them, and then they'll grow into a little bush like that. Let's see. Of course, it'll grow bigger than this. It's only about maybe 1.50 meters tall now at the moment, 5 foot. But I really like it. There's another one. And here are some. That's just a berry. Can't wait to get some of those going. Remember, we only send plants to Ireland and Northern Ireland because they're bulky. And so, but any other stuff, like smaller stuff, we can actually still send to other places like Europe and the UK. Thanks a million for watching the video, and we hope you enjoyed it, our little tour. And if you're interested in plants, again, just check out our shop here and take a look. And if you have any questions, let us know. And again, thanks for watching, and please share with your friends. Thanks, bye bye.